Hi everyone, well, hope you enjoyed the third part of the tarantula feeding video. Well, I told you on the video description that there's a bonus, and here's the bonus. We're going to be feeding these new additions. We got a female in here. We got 4 tarantulas here. One of them is a female, which I have to rehouse, and some more slings. And I think you'll like some of the slings on this part here. Okay, the very first tea right here that's new to my collection is a Brachypelma annitha, which is a Mexican giant orange knee, a very rare Brachypelma that's not often seen in the hobby. Now, fortunately for me, I had my friend come over and bring over his little larger juvenile, and I was able to make a video showing the characteristic differences between an annitha and a smithy. So wait for that video. Now I'm going to see if this specimen will eat. I think not, because it looks like it molted. Okay, so these you get to see in my new annitha. Next, this next one is a Brachypelma Emilia, the Mexican painted redleg. This is a little larger sling, probably around the 3/4 inch to 1 inch mark. As you can see, a very healthy specimen. Yeah, likely not hungry. Alright, let's move on. This one you're not going to see. This is another rare Brachypelma. This is a Brachypelma schroderi, which is a Mexican black velvet. Little tiny spiraling over here. This is a Brachypelma that only gets up to around 3 inches in leg span. Pretty much like a G. pulchra in color. This is a totally black tarantula, except it doesn't get as big as a pulchra. This little pretty tea is a Cyriocosmus elegans, which is the Trinidad Dwarf. They're so cute. See, it's a 1/2 inch spiraling, and it's already showing its adult colors. As you can see, I'm just going to tap with the cricket. You can see the cricket is slightly smaller than the tea. Usually Cyriocosmus have great appetites. But these guys are so cute. Come on. Oh, this one's not hungry once again, but that's what the elegans look like. As you can see, very small, but showing already its adult colors. Only 1.5 inches as mature females, and around that size as mature males. They're not a very big species. Very skittish, but not very defensive at all. Try to get this one here. This is a Cyriocosmus ritae, which is the Peruvian black and white. This is also a dwarf species that doesn't get very large. Females or around the 1.5 to 2 inch mark. Another one that's not really hungry, but just like to show you the colors of this ritae. I'm just gonna push it just a little bit. Oh. That one went on a stroll. Sweet. Alright, so out of these 4, well, this one here is a B. Baumgartner, the same one. I just love them in there. Alright, now for the ones I got from TC, these 3, and then I have to show this female. One here is a Stromatopelma calceatum, Featherleg Baboon. Oh, we need to get one to eat on camera. Nope. Oh, this one I think we can rely on. This one here is a Pamphobeteus fortis. I'm not sure what the common name is. I'll probably link it on the video description. I think it's a blue bird eater. Definitely from South America. Knowing it's a Pamphobeteus, they are really great eaters. I have so much luck with my Vespertinus. Oh, nice. My Vespertinus, my Ultramarinus, and my species Ecuador or Platyama, and this P. fortis is no exception. Huh, funny, I don't see the Christmas tree pattern that's typical on these Pamphobeteus. It's a pretty large one, probably about 1 inch. But these guys get up super large, so I'm really confident about this one. Love it. This one here is a very new species to the Canadian hobby. This one here is a Theraphosinae species Costa Rica. No common name associated with this one. Or people like to call it the... Oh, wow, look at that. Woohoo! First time owning this species. I think this is called the Black Emilia. According to Tarantula Canada's website, that's what they look like as an adult female, reminiscent of the dark triangle that the Amelia has. Now these get up to having a 5-inch leg span, so that will be a really cool experience. So far, first impressions that is a very good eater. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is Marin the second. This is a female Thrixopelma cyaneolum, which is a Cobalt Red Rump. Might be in pre-molt, but we'll see how she does. This is a 3-inch female. Nope. Looks like that one's not going to eat. Tisk tisk. Alright everyone, this one here is, your typical Avic Pinktoe, but this one happens to be a very special Avic. For those of you who've been watching my channel for over 1.5 years may remember that I bred my Pinktoe, Annabelle, with Rose Keefe's male named Marcus, and we got 102 spiderlings that I basically, where is it? Took right off on this Rubbermaid jar. Well, Rose has donated me one of our offspring, and we named her Maribel, Marcus and Annabelle fused together. So it's a really cute tarantula. I'm really honored to own the daughter of a big Avic that I once had, and this is about a year old. It's crazy how fast that she grew. Rose has fed her well, and she tells me that she will eat like no tomorrow, and I expect it as much. So we're gonna see if she's gonna eat. She's only in a temporary deli container. I am gonna be rehousing her right after the video. So let's see how Annabelle, or Annabelle's daughter, Maribel, eats. Alright, let's handle Maribel. Oh, she's so cute. Ooh, she's so cute. Oh, you can't wait to see what I handled in my next video. I had my friend Chad come over, and we got some exciting handling videos of two specimens that really shouldn't be handled. So I'll be recording that. Plus, I have actually handled one of my Brachypelmas that I got on video, because a lot of people have asked me about handling tarantulas, and normally I don't like to handle them because I don't want to get bitten, and I've never been bitten in the 20 years I've kept teas before. So, you know, knock on wood. But Maribel is absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is only temporary. I'm not going to keep her forever in this container. But she's so cute. Well, at least that Theraphosinae species and the Pamphobeteus species ate, and you know, wasn't a great last part, but I think Maribel stole the show. And also the C. elegans and the C. ritae, which I handled. Alright everyone, that was part 4 and the final part of the feeding video, so expect to see another video like this during Christmas week. Alright everyone, enjoy.